Hello, I'm Kikostego, and this video series has a content warning. If you're somewhat sensitive, please go watch some other stuff on the channel. And if you're good, let's get into it. Now we'll try for I Didn't Hear No Bell.
Its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you...
I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
We didn't take the blade, now she's sassing us. Do-do-do-do. Attack her unarmed.
I guess we'll have to see how this goes.
You're damn right we do.
Your hands empty, you charge the princess. Quit the pessimism, will you? Right? It's almost like you don't want us to beat her. No, look, I'm rooting for you, I really am. I'm just doing my best to keep my expectations grounded. You don't have a weapon. You're supposed to have a weapon.
I got the best weapons. The guns!
Just what?
The feathery guns.
You attack, fists raised, and the two of you fall into combat. Your clawed fingers tear into her flesh, and her fists and elbows return the blows in kind, bruises blossoming in her wake, and blood vessels rupturing in vivid sprays of gore.
Not bad. You're tougher than I thought you'd be.
Hear that? She respects us. We can pull this off.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're not going to pull this off.
You're right.
But without that knife, you'll never be enough.
Agreed.
Her knee connects with your sternum with a loud, violent crack. The wind leaves your lungs, and as you struggle for breath, you can feel something flooding in to fill the space. Hot blood, suffocating you from the inside.
You have to want to kill me. Like this.
You don't so much as see her movement before she deals the killing blow. Everything goes dark, and you die. Are you serious?
There's more, isn't there?
That's it. That's it.
No.
Like hell it is.
Good.
We're not giving up that easy. Now get up.
Thank you, stubborn.
Didn't you hear me? You're dead.
Nope.
There's no getting up.
I refuse. I need an achievement. My options are get up or die. Get up.
No, that's not right. You're
Now we're
not
getting
dead
up.
anymore.
'Cause I didn't hear no
Your
bell.
eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. You're alive. The princess takes a step back and looks down at her pulp-covered fists.
I could have sworn I killed you. That's your face splattered on the walls and dripping from my hands.
Attack the princess.
The two of you clash once more.
She looks scared this
not
time.
as one-sided as I feared, but it's still a far cry from what I'd hoped. Her injuries, though numerous, pale in comparison to yours, and the wounds you've inflicted upon her barely seem to have slowed her down. As much as you're trying to ignore it, adrenaline pushing you far past your limits, every movement burns.
This is getting boring. Are you even trying to keep up with me?
She lands another devastating... no. Lethal blow. Everything goes dark. Again. And you die. Again.
No.
You know what I'm going to say.
Exactly.
That we're not dead? Yeah, that we're not dead. Come on, get up. If we can just keep going, we're bound to wear her down eventually. Are you sure she can't do what we're doing right now? There's only one way to find out.
Very stubborn. Very stubborn of stubborn. Get up.
Once more, you push yourself back to your mangled feet.
How are you still moving? How are you still doing anything?
Don't worry about it.
Bodies aren't supposed to look like that.
Just my body.
Uncharacteristic terror seems to grip her voice. Have we ever seen her afraid before?
Actually, probably not.
We haven't. This is how we win. We can do this forever.
I'm going to put you out of your misery. I don't like looking at you like this. You're all twitching and wrong.
I'd like to see her try. We're invincible! Her fist flies towards where your face used to be, your twisted body incapable of moving out of the way. And then you see nothing.
Oh, did we actually die this time?
Everything goes dark and we die? Yes, something like that.
I
Well,
guess.
Don't you have something to say? Yeah, I quit.
Aw. The furry.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path... Alright, change of plans. We're taking the blade this time. Now, why would we ever do that? Because she absolutely destroyed us? She sure did, but what a great way to go. Does it matter?
I have
We
her.
lost. Oh, why so glum, Rage? Boy, I thought you were brave. I thought you were proud. Was all that bravado just hot air? Look, it was just... The fight was better the first time, and the first time we had a weapon. Well, this is just great. Let me cut to the chase. Clearly you've already been here. Yeah, you think? What does here even mean, though? You've told us about the path of the princess and all of that already, but this is a very different path than the last one. That's a good point. Everything here is a little off. Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
We need both of the achievements associated with, the Fury with the Voice of the Stubborn. So I guess we'll go for... A new leaf in a weathered book. A weathered book. So silently proceed to the cabin.
Good, we're all on the same page. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her. That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard. Don't be so hard on yourself. We all wind up in creative ruts now and then. I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you could think of something worth telling us.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat. That's horrible. I think it's kind of nice. Makes the room feel alive, doesn't it?
Ugh.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal. A pristine
A
blade
pulsating
perched on its edge.
pedestal.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. We'll need it if we want to do things right. I say we leave it to rust. Let's
No
not make the same mistake
contrarian.
twice. We could have won if we had it last time. Take it.
Okay, we're taking the blade.
You take the blade from the pedestal. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Nothing feels better than gripping cold steel. Okay, you picked up the blade. That's fine. We're not taking it with us. Oh? And what do you plan to do with it then? Oh, I don't know. We throw it out the window.
No.
Hell no. Yeah, what if we need it? We don't need it. We had her up against the ropes last time. Did we? We were doing great, but a weapon would have been useful. Are you saying that you don't think we can win this fair and square? No, I'm just... It sounds to me like you don't think we can win this fair and square. You know what, fine, I'm with him. We started round 2 with our fists, and that's how we're going to end this.
It tells me to take the blade.
You, annoying one who keeps telling us what to do. We throw the blade.
Oh, do they not let me?
Are you serious? Can we do that? It's already done, isn't it? Yeah, and now you have to describe it to us. Fine. With an unceremonious whoosh, the pristine blade flies out into the night, never to be seen again. Your destiny,
Oh,
the destiny
these
of
boys.
the entire world, awaits. Best of luck. You're going to need it.
I don't need luck, I have a guide. Okay, so approach the mirror. Hell yeah, that kicked ass. Love when my tenants throw things out the windows when I'm not paying attention.
Let's just get on with it. I'm itching for that rematch.
Okay, approach
You
the
step
mirror.
forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. Almost as if you don't see it. But you must, because it's right there in front of you. All we see is a damn mirror. It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean? Wipe what clean? The door? The mirror. What are you talking about? You're standing in front of a door. Whatever non-door thing you think you're looking at, it isn't real, because if it were real, I'd know about it. But it has to be real. It's right there. Does it matter if it's actually real or not? Talking about it gets under his skin. That's all that matters. We should talk about it even more. Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent. We won't be able to see what's in there if we smash it. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
This is probably the longest mirror debacle. Smash
You
it.
bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness. The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic. The air is thick, its odour an oppressive violence, the metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
So you've returned. Do you intend to weakly claw your fingers across my skin? Or have you finally decided to try and kill me properly? I think you'll find it won't be so simple. I've changed. The way your flesh felt grinding beneath my fist, it woke something in me. A fight is a song, but there was no music in our conflict. There was no beauty in what we did to each other, and now there's no beauty in me. Come down and see what you've done.
Do you hear that? Well, sounds like we got to her last time. Let's keep pushing, see what else we can make happen.
Jeez. Continue down
You
the
make your way
stairs.
to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its centre, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
Hopefully kill
There's
me,
not
because
so
I think
much a
that's what I'm
moment of
going
hesitation
for.
Before she steps forward, her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings. She is
Nasty.
loose, and she is coming for you. She wants us to be afraid because she wants us to think she can make us suffer. Don't give her the satisfaction. That's right, no fear. She's bigger than the last time, but she's pulling herself apart. She's practically done most of the work for us.
Okay, they want... Let her end you.
You stand, arms outstretched, facing the bleeding princess as she barrels towards you. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
But
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that.
she took my stuff.
She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality. Who needs stuff anyway? Look at us! We might be all over the place, but we're fine.
I don't think seeing my insides is
That's
fine,
the first
buddy.
thing you've said that's made any sense. We may be down again, but we're not out for the count yet.
She looks very disturbed.
Still, you fall to pieces. What is the point of all this power if there's no challenge to using it? This is a numb existence.
Okay, attempt to die. Or not. I guess give up would be the same thing?
Don't think you could just quit so soon. Not after all those guts you showed me last time. Let's see what you're really made of. Maybe we can find where your courage decided to hide away.
Something infiltrates you. Though you do not see it, you feel it, slithering into your disaster of a body, seeping into the gaps between your molecules. The body of a sapient creature has, on average, 30 trillion cells, and each one of those cells is composed of 100 trillion some odd atoms.
Okay.
One of those cells is peeled from the others. 100 trillion atoms are gone.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes, I think. Then 2 are peeled away. Then 4. This is nothing.
Why is this making my skin
Nothing.
crawl?
8, 16, 32.
You having fun counting, buddy?
Oh, is this a waiting game now? I hate waiting games.
I love idle games, but that's not this.
256. 512.
Yeah.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
1024. 2048. 4096. 8192. Yeah, we get it. There's a lot of numbers in us for you.
We get it. You can do math.
16,384. 32,768. 65,536.
Oh my god. Does he actually need to get to 16 billion?
131,072. 262,144. 524,000.
They're really stretching this bit, ain't they?
What happens when it gets higher? Like, really higher? I don't know. They'll probably get even higher. There's a lot of numbers out there. 1,048,000. The hundreds don't matter anymore.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
2,096,000. 4,192,000. 8,384,000. I don't like this waiting.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'm out. 16,768,000. 33,536,000. 67,072,000.
Nasty.
Your eyes are useless. 134 million. The thousands don't matter anymore. Your blood begins to go places it shouldn't.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
No.
There's the pain. I can feel it now. But we can handle this. We can't let her win. 268 million. We don't need to count anymore. Your lungs fill with liquid. You smell things you shouldn't. You choke on pieces of what used to be you. Doesn't matter, because we're still alive. You are deconstructed.
That's genuinely
You are
disturbing.
reconstructed. A square you, a round you, a you with too many legs, a you with many mouths which won't stop screaming. Then all of it pressed into a ball, tightly packed into the size of a fist. What does you even mean anymore? We just keep changing into horrible things we can't control. Make it stop, please. Make it stop. Please make it stop. You means we exist. If we exist, then there has to be a way for us to win. Otherwise, this would just be pointless. It would all just be pointless torture.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
I'm a ball.
Yes. The ball is unraveled into the shape of a body. The skin peels off in a corkscrew. The eyes are plucked. The organs arranged in the air in a neat row.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Can you stop saying that?
Yes. You are stretched into a line 12 feet long, then 24.
Oh my
then
god, stop
48.
counting.
The line gets thinner as you get longer. A mile. 2. 4. 8.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes. 16. 32. 64. No. And then, all at once, there is a great rewinding, and all of the disparate threads that once were you fall dutifully back into place.
Stubborn must be really stubborn for
You
that
are
to
whole
happen.
again, and in your body, the same body you arrived in.
She's just like, what the
The princess stands before you, her dress of skin more tattered than before, her face sullen.
After all that, why do I still feel so empty?
There is nothing for you to say?
If only you could see what I see. If only you could remember what I remember. If only you weren't so weak. If only I could make you better. But maybe I can.
She stands, arms outstretched, neck craned, gaze transfixed on something unseen above you both.
This will all be worth it. It has to be.
You are unwound again.
Why?
But it's different this time. Nothing slithers into your cells. You can feel something changing inside of you. But you see her changing too. Threads, strands of you, becoming pieces of something new. Something that's both you and her. Oh no, absolutely not. You have to stop this. Do you hear me? You have to stop this, or the entire world ends.
There's nothing left to stop anything. Your consciousness drift towards hers. This is not the ending I was going for.
There doesn't have to be distance between us anymore. You feel it too, don't you?
You do. You feel as though you're coming home, a home you've forgotten, but one that never left your heart.
No, this isn't right. I feel cold.
The tethers that attempted to form between you have snapped. Your union has been halted. Something has taken her away and left something else in her place. Approach the mirror. Silence as you approach. Gaze. It's me. 'Tis I, the Birdman. This is gross. I guess this is the first time we, seen her. What happens now? I guess make me forget I was gonna ask her about the, about how she feels about this entity. With her heart held in ribbons. Okay, we got that one. Okay, so we can't get anything with the Fury now, so... let's find something. Okay, we need to go to the Beast. Now we need to stand still. I guess she ate us. Dig with the steel claw. We need to dig with the steel claw again. And this time we need to slay her. Though your body is dissolving, eroding into unrecognizable shapes, your will drives it forward. You have a target and you will strike it.
We're too late, aren't we? This isn't survival. This is spite. No, it's something better. It's fulfilling a noble destiny. Your lone, functioning arm lashes out, stabbing up towards the princess's heart.
So you found a way to kill me, and we'll die together, and I will see you again soon.
With those prophetic words, you do not draw another breath, your body tangled and melting in the cooling folds of the princess's flesh. Everything goes dark, and you die. But at least you've saved the world. I hope.
Nope. Okay, we're back to the wild, which I believe I have everything for, so we'll just zoom through this.
In the wild.
Okay, we need to go to the epilogue with Paranoid. Oh, is that really what you want? If you think that would make you happy,
Her
then...
eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
Well, at least she's normal again. Normal again? Can't you tell she's sad? She's distraught. This is unacceptable. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of our heart, she'd be happy.
No disavowing yourself in this chapter.
As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise,
Oh, come on.
fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
But I do. What?
No lady wants to see
What is
her
he
exposed heart.
We can't see unless you tell us.
You
Are you
simps.
sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever. You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep.
She don't look too happy
grasping
about
for
it.
a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider. And yet, it's done, isn't it?
What the fuck's wrong with Smitten?
You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened, threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room. Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
That's nasty.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something.
What on earth could I be trying to tell you? Y'all crazy.
Princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then
Don't touch me there.
everything goes dark.
That's my
We
private
die?
square.
Yes.
Oh. Epilogue, happily ever after.
You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin.